Hi, so this is the sample story for this week. Four short paragraphs. Paragraph 1, you have the introduction. Paragraph 2, you have the problem whereby the has been stolen, and in paragraph 3 is the climax. Actually, it's like the escalation of tension. Okay, the development of tension of the story, whereby we talk about the various ways the hat seller tried to get back his hats, and then he got the idea. And in paragraph 4, that's the conclusion. Let's take a look at paragraph 1. Okay, the first bullet you see here, you see the word hot. As I said, we have gone through in video 1 various ways to describe hot weather. So I'll leave it to you to actually do this sentence by yourself. Let's start off with this second bullet then. Let's give the hat seller a name. It's also quite awkward and clumsy to keep calling him the hat seller. So let's call him Mr. Lim. Mr. Lim had spent a busy morning selling hats in a nearby village. He was trudging home through the forest when suddenly he felt tired and sleepy. If you remember trudging, we have used this word before. It means to walk tiredly and slowly because you are tired or because you are sad. With a wide yawn, he decided to take a siesta under a tall, shady tree. A siesta is another word for nap. Let me see, decided to take a nap. As he was snoozing, a trail of mischievous monkeys stealthily came and stole his hats. As he was snoozing, a trio of mischievous monkeys stealthily came and stole his hats. Okay, snoozing has the same meaning as napping, to take, sleeping. Okay, trio means three. If you look at the picture, okay, there are actually three monkeys there, and stealthily actually means secretly, or like in this case, noiselessly, and that's how they managed to steal Mr. Lim's hats without alerting him. Paragraph 2, the discovery of the problem. When Mr. Lim woke up, he was dismayed to find his hats missing. Dismayed has the same meaning as upset. His eyes widened when he saw the monkeys wearing his hats dancing on a tree branch above him. He tried to climb the tree, but he was too fat and the tree was too tall. Mr. Lim saw red. If you remember, saw red actually means became angry. He waved a stick furiously, threatening to have monkey brain stew for dinner, but it was to no avail. Okay, he thought that if he threatened the monkey would return the hat to him, but no, in this case, it didn't work out. Why? Paragraph 3, okay, the building of the tension. The monkeys thought he was playing with them and imitated him. Imitated has the same meaning as copied or mimic. When Mr. Lim, or when he stamped his foot, they stamped their feet on the branch. When he waved the stick, they waved their arms in the air. All of a sudden, a bright idea dawned upon the hat seller. Okay, remember you don't have to use this phrase. A bright idea dawned upon Mr. Lim. You can use one of the 8 ways that we discussed just now, one of the other 8 ways we discussed just now. So the conclusion, Mr. Lim took a hat from the basket and wore it. Then he lifted the hat and threw it onto the ground. As he expected, he knew because of the monkey's behavior. As he expected, the monkeys copied him. They also threw their hats onto the ground. Mr. Lim sprang into action at once. He grabbed all the hats and went home whistling, happy that he had outwitted the monkeys. Outwitted the monkeys means outsmarted the monkeys. That means he actually won the battle of wits with the monkey. He managed to trick the monkeys. Outwitted the monkeys actually, okay, an easier definition would be trick. He actually tricked the monkeys. The disappointed monkeys had to go home empty-handed that day. Okay, empty-handed because they didn't manage to keep the hats that they stole from Mr. Lim. So there you have a story for P3 and P4 students. I hope you have enjoyed it. That's all for this week. See you next week.